Hello Libra, and welcome to your monthly astrology for the month of September 2016. And I do separate videos on that because I don't like to include astrology in the tarot readings and gemstone and cup readings, because I know everybody just wants to get to the readings there. So I just wanted touch base with the most prominent aspects for the month of September. And it is an important month because it is the eclipse month. We will be having a lot of eclipse, and the ongoing Saturn and Neptune square will be touching on to the eclipses. Mercury's in retrograde too, but we do have some stuff that's positive and good. And what I wanted to say is, if anybody wants a comprehensive astrology personal chart, and that please email me, and I'll send you information how to obtain that. Anyway, I'll probably be posting the monthly tarot card readings for the month of September. I'm aiming to do that tomorrow. Anyway, let's get on to you guys. September 1st, right off the bat, is the solar eclipse in Virgo in your 12th house. It does make a difficult angle to Saturn-Neptune. This has been creating fear for everyone throughout 2016, this aspect anyway. And we'll be dissipating this month, thank goodness. Anyway, we are talking about just some of your fears, your ongoing 12th house issues will be coming into focus that day. You can feel some fear, internal cleansing, as I like to call it, past issues, spiritual recourse. This is a time where you may be very anxious and because it's trying to close, it's closing ideas and thoughts that you've been working on, and that secrets could be revealed, especially building up to the lunar eclipse, stuff like that. So it's a pretty heavy energy that day. And then on September 2nd, Mercury does form a trine with Jupiter. I mean, Mercury is in retrograde, though. Bear that in mind. But this seems of a more optimistic and more relaxed type of day from all the heavy energy we had the day previously. So you may be waking up more, how you have a really bad day one day, and the next day, that day you feel it's the end of the world. The next day you feel like, oh, okay. And so there's more of a, getting more ideas, maybe even epiphanies, maybe hearing good advice. So it's just a more, you come into more positive thoughts. Then on the 6th, you're feeling a little bit more in control. Because the sun does make a trine with Pluto, which happens about twice a year. So, this is where you feel like you may be taking more control of the issues that have been surfacing and building up to these eclipses. So, on the 9th, Jupiter does enter Libra. So, it's entering your 10th house. What was I going to say? Entering your 10th house. It's entering in your sign, your first house. So you're leaving the 12th house of Jupiter, which was in Virgo, and being it in Libra now in your first house. That's lucky. Bear in mind your first house, well, it's going to be making a beautiful drawing with Saturn because it's in Sagittarius. So that is, you guys are lucky. Jupiter's going to work really well for you guys. Jupiter moving into Libra, your lucky sign. Hey, enjoy it. Make the best of it throughout the whole year. That's a year cycle. And it's leaving your 12th house too. So even with these eclipses, all these 12th house issues will be start dissipating. On the 10th, the Saturn-Neptune square that we've been having is going to start dissolving. So thank goodness. And that's not going to occur again for years to come. So big relief on that. But again, it could make us edgy that day. And, you know how it goes. But with Jupiter entering on the 19th, on the 9th, this is your first house. So It's your face to the world. It's going to bring up all issues. I mean, it's going to expand things. It's benefic. So you got a lot of luck on your side, and you got also anything that needs to be adjusted. Of course, that in your personal chart, we would be able to see if there is anything will expand too. But that's how Jupiter works, Then on the 13th, there is a Sun and Mars square. So we're talking about being irritable. You could be feeling very impatient. I would say keep yourself busy. If you're very anxious, just exercise, do some activities to release any kind of stress. Stay out of arguments. That's usually when Mars is aspecting the Sun. It's like we all get all this hyper energy in that, but there are also arguments in that can ensue. So just get that energy going in healthy ways. On the 16th is the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, your 6th house. So all these issues from this solar eclipse on the 1st is going to resurface here, including your 6th house issues. And this could be dealing now with your current job, your business, if you have one, will be coming in focus. And these areas are going to become to accumulation. So you're either going to be finding resolutions to it. Things could be ending. Some may be quitting their jobs. You know how it goes. But, or you'll be finding what comes to light there that needs to change. Some can end things and then start their own businesses. Those are ways things can work in that. On the 18th, Venus enters your first, Venus in your first house makes a wonderful trine with Jupiter in your first house. So you're going to feel really popular. It's a day just to have fun. I mean, it's all about you, you're popular, good or bad, depends on how we come across, but it's in really good aspects with Uranus and Mars. And on the 18th also, and 19th. So you're going to be feeling really good and enjoy it. I mean, totally enjoy it. On the 22nd, Mercury does go in direct. By the way, Jupiter also enters Libra there too, on the 18th. So on the 22nd, Mercury does go direct. However, we need to be careful because I've spoke about that before. I do well in Mercury retrogrades. Not everybody does. There's always a rule of thumb. There's that 2-week shadow period. So it will be stationed, and after 2 weeks, it starts moving along faster. So just, take things a little bit slower. If you believe in, if Mercury retrogrades are heavy on you, then, heed those shadow periods too. Also on the 22nd, the Sun enters Libra. So your birthday month. Now you're entering a lot of the planets are going into your first house. So, and Jupiter in Libra there too. I mean, major opportunities, feeling positive, hopeful, popularity, travel. So, I mean, everything is starting to open up for you. I mean, I feel it's going to be a lucky year. So that's just wonderful. And you're going to be feeling that way too. I mean, definitely the universe is in your favor now. So make the most of Jupiter in your sign this year. And also, especially during your birthday month now too. I mean, it's all accumulated in your first house. And then, on the 26th, there is a, Sun and Jupiter trine. So, we're talking about feeling very, very lucky, things moving ahead. Those are the best days to take advantage of anything. You guys are pretty lucky lately. You have everything in your first house. Jupiter, your birthday month is there. So just enjoy it. It's a lucky day, just have fun. And hey, you maybe get a gift, or you may even win the lottery. You never know. So it's just a lucky day. On the 30th, the new moon in Libra in your first house again. And this is going to start releasing a lot of the stress and the accumulation of the eclipses that we were going through. So, I mean, this is the beginning now to embrace beautiful things coming in October. So you guys are pretty lucky. Health-wise, you know, Jupiter is in your first house, so enjoy it. The only thing is that can sometimes we have to watch to not gain weight because Jupiter can expand again. So, you know, just be a little bit more health conscious. And I mean, Jupiter kind of protects us in the health, but when you're going through the full moon in Pisces and then your sixth house, it's good to be more health conscious, and it's a good time to end bad habits too. So anyway, Libra, that is the major aspects for this month, and I will be doing the tarot monthly tarot card readings tomorrow. I'm planning on posting those tomorrow. So have a fabulous September. Enjoy it. Lucky Libras. And thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.